Back with you here in the opening round of the Masters. Alongside Greg Norman, who I believe is enjoying himself. I'm Brian Katrick with Fred Albers, John McGinnis, Mark Carnevale, and Taylor Zarzour. Did you think it was going to be this much fun?
I absolutely did, actually, because I love it. I love the crew here. I love how the Masters is playing, how Augusta Golf Club is playing. So, yeah, I'm having a blast.
Justin Rose also having a blast. A 3-shot lead at 6 under par. He's in the middle of the fairway at 17. What a start for Justin Rose. Just shows you how deep this field is.
It really does. They're all quality players, right? They've qualified for this invitation to the Masters. They're good enough. They've performed on the global stage. So, yes, you could throw a dart with any one of these guys and, they're going to be able to perform. But what Justin Rose has done, he's the one who's looked most relaxed. He's the one with the least amount of pressure showing on his body and his swing, and he's making the putts look easy.
Only missed one cut in 2019. He was the #1 player in the world. Comes into this event, though, 41st in the official world golf ranking. Changed golf club manufacturers. Most recently, he's had some health issues. Withdrew in the middle of the Arnold Palmer Invitational. Did not play in the Players' Championship, but looks like he's healthy now. Let's go out to 15 to find out what's happening with Phil Mickelson from Mark Carnevale.
Hey, Brian, he did walk across Saracen Bridge. He and Teddy to Mickelson, looked at it. Obviously didn't exactly see the ball go back into the pond, but then was walked back to the fairway side. And now he and Teddy, his brother Tim, trying to figure this out. He put a mark in the second cut. There is a second cut that cuts in front of the pond here. But now working his way back a little bit into the fairway. That's really where the drop area is. So I'm not sure why there should be too much confusion over there. But I'm trying to pick out a spot here to drop. But as we've seen all day long here, anything that does not get to the green and catches that slope from either short of it or from behind finds the pond. Well, he looks over it. I'll get back to you.
All right, let's go to Fred Albers.
And Bryson DeChambeau playing his second into the 14th. Been a disappointing day for Bryson, looking for that first birdie. Could have come here. And didn't get enough stop on that. Still a quality player. I'm going to say it's 15 feet above the hole. And now back to Mark Carnevale.
Phil has dropped his golf ball now, releasing to go to the left-hander. Still possible to make a 4. And as Greg was pointing out, the wind has died down out here. I would say quite a bit. The flag just kind of hanging on top of the flagstick right now as Phil pitches it over the pond. Lands right at the flagstick. It takes a big hop. It does get to the right fringe and then spin back on the edge of the green. That is a downhill speedy putt from Phil outside of 18 feet. That would be for par to stay at 2 over here at hole 15.
Mickelson, ever the scrambler, but put himself in a bad spot there. At 16, Terrell Hatton, chance to get to 2 under par. Big swinger to the right. It's actually a coin. Looks like it could be in this way. It's about 25 feet away. Tucks it inside that coin by about a foot, and even to get it out by that coin, because that's going to miss on the right-hand side. And that had plenty of pace, so it's going to go about 5 feet past. Hatton's going to have that coming back up the hill to stay at 1 under. Didn't quite measure it out. 17 now. Justin Rose is from 147. His second shot. The leader by 3. Flag is front right, and this is right next to it, and almost went stop over there. Do you like to play it, Greg? I just need a break here.
Yeah, I just need a break. I've never heard that before. I just need a break.
What do you say we run this play and just see what happens? Last week's winner at the Texas Open in San Antonio, Jordan Spieth, is only one over. He's right in this. Let's go to Mark Carnevale.
And speaking of fighting a putt here from like 15 from the right edge, he's just send it down the slope, ball will turn to his right, and then try to come back to the left, but this is all based on pace. Nicholson trying to see his bar. Left-hander right over, just nudges the ball down the slope, now trickling down towards the hole, continuing to roll out, looking down there. And then you can just see, man, he only took that maybe an inch or so back. And he'll have a foot and a half less for his bogey. So fourth lightly. And he's going to finish here. He's going to likely drive a shot as he's over it. And he'll make the bogey in. So Phil will drop the 3 over. The bogey in 16.
He shakes his head, grits his teeth as he hands the putter back to his brother. Phil still punching away there. He's talking about the magic of driving down back one lane.
So then we talk about the Boston champion, Boston champion. Great feeling to do that.
Finally, slightly. Meanwhile, our colleagues at CBS showed us a flashback to when Jordan Spieth won this tournament back in 2015. He was in those same pine straws there at the right-hand side, 13. And he asked Michael Grella, what would Arnie do here? That was the one. What would Arnie do? Talking about Mr. Palmer. And Michael said he did it right below the hole, 20 feet. Darn if Spieth didn't knock it on the green.
Yeah, it's all of it's encouragement that he expresses himself, that he's positive or negative. He likes to talk about it and get it off his chest. And the other players do. So some like to internalize everything and just walk through it. Listen to Jordan. A great tournament.
And then on the green at 13, Justin Thomas had about a 4.5 footer up the hill in the center of the hole, but it lipped out on the left. So Justin Thomas leaves one on the board there at 13, and he'll stay at 2 over. He's got 17 to jump against.
Another one for Justin Rose. He gets to 7 under par through 17.
Justin Rose now, 3 birdies in a row, 15, 16, and 17. The lead is up to 4. We didn't think this number was out.
No, I did not at all. I actually thought 500 would be a great score today, and it still is a great score. Just that Justin is he has in is playing pure golf right now.
13, Jordan Spieth. About to hit the wedge shot now. This is going to be his third. He stepped into it a couple times and backed off. And it steps away again. Michael Greller just stays with his hand on his hip, never moved. Jordan's got the club. He's just got to get settled in. Little sandwich approach just inside 100 yards. Flags back up. Down and through, kind of chicken wings the left elbow. We'll see what that does. If he can keep the spin off of it, he lands it whole high left. There is some spin on it, and it's coming all the way back. Not able to get it into that area where the hole is, and this one at one point was about 25 feet left. Now it's going to be about 35 feet short and left for Jordan Spieth, but it's for birdie. Spieth at 1 over to Fred Albers.
Bryson DeChambeau for a 2-putt par at our par 4. 14th hole back through, that is in. Missed about a 15-footer for birdie. He has yet to make a single birdie in the opening round. He stands at 5 on the par. He's 6 on tour this year, averaging more than 4.67 birdies per round. But so far, Bryson DeChambeau shot.
It's hard to believe. By now we've all heard his best finish.
Stand now, please, guys.
Hasn't ever tied for 21st. That's David Clark, the caddy for Justin Rose, on the tee at 18. Rose with the honor. Got the driver in hand on the 465-yard iconic finishing hole. They call it Holly. Dogleg right up the hill. Rose with a slow motion rehearsal of his swing. Navy blue hat, the off-white shirt, the navy blue pants, white shoes. It's a great look for Justin Rose. Left center of the tee box and a 4-shot lead at 18. My goodness, is that just symphonic. Beautiful up the center of the fairway. Now, this may be just a little too far. Nope. It comes up about 4 steps short of the fairway bunkers on the left-hand side. That man, Justin Rose, looks in complete control right now. So it's Justin Rose at 7 under par, leading the way by 4 shots. Another perfect shot at 18. A chance to build on that lead. Playing a course that it doesn't seem like anyone else is playing. We will have highlights from the opening round in 60 seconds.
New channels dedicated to the 90s and 2000s? Yeah, we went there. Back down to 90s alt guitar gods on lithium icons. Indulge in the guilty pleasure of boy bands. We're back again. Or get the party jumpin' with 90s R&B jams. New channels, more choices, only on the Sirius XM app.
Major League Baseball is back on Sirius XM. Tigers.
Fernando Tatis Jr. with his second home run.
Tigers.
Freddie Freeman with a 2-run home run.
Moonshots. It's home run season. Hear live game broadcasts, plus in-depth analysis and expert baseball talk all season long on MLB Network Radio, Sirius 209, XM 89, and on the Sirius XM app.
Welcome to Augusta National Golf Club. First round of the Masters. I'm Taylor Zarzer. Justin Rose, the 40-year-old Englishman who has 5 top 10s in the Masters, including 2 second-place finishes, has struggled the last couple of years. He was ranked first in the world in 2019. He's down to 41st coming into the Masters, battling some poor play and some injuries. You wouldn't think it today. He's 7 under par. He did this just a moment ago at the 15th.
Slightly uphill. Turn to his left. Rose, by the way, working up to the company. Right into the bottom. Justin Rose, great up and down here at hole 15. He's now 5 under par.
Walked just over to the 16th tee, hit it inside 10 feet, and had this left for birdie.
Justin Rose, he is actually directly below the home location. This is slightly uphill. Rose Rose sends the putt up the slope, out to the right, turning left, and right into the bottom. Justin Rose birdies at 15, now birdie here at 16. He is 6 under par, headed to Nandina, hole 17.
Brian Patrick called a strike off the tee from Rose, leaving Rose this second shot.
17 now. Justin Rose is from 147. The second shot. The leader by 3. Flag is front right, and this is right next to it and almost went in. Justin Rose landed it short right. It kicked a little left, and it's 3 feet away from the hole. Justin Rose is locked in right now.
Continued on 18, just put it in the fairway there. 64, 65, somewhere in that range for Rose. 7 under par as he's playing the last with a 4-shot lead over Brian Harmon and Hideki Matsuyama. They're both at 3 under par. Other scores of interest include Patrick Reed, who's at 2 under John Rahm. Brand new dad, 4-day-old child at home, even par 72 for Rahm today. Paul Casey, 1 over par, 71. Jordan Spieth is 1 over par, playing the par 5 13th with Colin Morikawa at the same score. Brooks Koepka battling a bad right knee, shot 74. Defending champion Dustin Johnson at that same mark. Rory McIlroy shoots 76 today. He is 11 shots back. Rose on 18. But first, let's go to the par 3 16th at Mark Carnevale.
Tommy Fleetwood's tee shot is on the way into the